Welcome to Dearborn Station, a hidden gem on the edge of Printers Row at Dearborn and Polk Streets, just south of the Loop. Upon its opening in 1885, it was one of 6 inner-city rail terminals in Chicago. Though it may not be used as a train station anymore, it's still a beautiful testament to Chicago's vibrant history. Join us as we take a tour of this magnificent structure. In 1883, the City of Chicago granted permission to the Chicago and Western Indiana Railroad to build their own terminal. Architect Cyrus Lazelle Warner Edwitz was commissioned to design the Romanesque Revival structure. Construction was completed 2 years later, and Dearborn Station opened on May 8, 1885. The cost of construction was approximately $400,000 to $500,000, or $13.6 to $17 million in 2024. The head house has 3 stories plus a basement level and a 12-story clock tower. The station received an expansion before the Columbian Exposition of 1893. The structure also originally featured a pitched roof, but that was removed in 1922 after a fire. The train shed and platforms were located behind the head house, and inside the station were a waiting room, ticket counters, and Fred Harvey Company restaurants. Besides the Chicago and Western Indiana Railroad, who own the station, the Santa Fe, Chicago and Eastern Illinois, Erie, Grand Trunk Western, Monon, Wabash, and Chesapeake and Ohio railroads were also tenants of the station. As the years went by, most of these railroads moved their services to other stations, mainly Chicago Union Station. The final inner-city train to depart Dearborn Station was the Grand Trunk Western Railroads International Limited on April 30th, 1971. The final arrivals came on May 2nd, with Santa Fe's San Francisco Chief and Grand Canyon. A commuter rail service by the name of the Orland Park Cannonball, operated by Norfolk and Western, continued to use a platform at Dearborn Station until 1976, when they moved to Union Station. This commuter service is now known as Metra's Southwest Service Line. Also in 1976, Dearborn Station was placed on the National Register of Historic Places, and despite controversy, the train shed and platforms were demolished. The area where the tracks once were is now known as the Dearborn Park neighborhood. Dearborn Station's head house stood abandoned for around a decade until it was remodeled and reopened as a mixed-use office and retail building. Relics from Dearborn's time as a train station still exist inside the building today. Here we have a Dover hydraulic elevator most likely installed during the mid-1980s renovation. Some of the floors still have mechanical bell chimes. Inside the elevator, there are 4 beautiful photographs of the station. This elevator serves all levels between the basement and third floor.